Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
To throw is Smith. Open man right side, Myers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
That's complete into the hands of Myers. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball. And
no chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Nakobe Dean racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense and the veteran A.J. Brown set to go to work once more. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. This will be caught by Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Still fighting for more. He may go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Here's A.J. Cole now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. On the return, Jackson. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing is Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 36. 136 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. This offense number 1 in the NFL in picking up 1st downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up 1st downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. Touchdown! Devontae Smith, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have opened the lead up to 30. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives. So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say? Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again. And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, here's Smith. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Smith now to throw. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Out of the gun, Smith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. To the air again, Smith. For a right side, pulled in by Mayer. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. A handoff to Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And even 150 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31. From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Here's Smith. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nakobe Dean getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. With it is Jackson. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. Now it's Barkley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll go to Barkley again. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. Smith. That's caught by Myers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's Smith. It's Myers again with another catch. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again is Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And the Raiders have got him. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Still 2nd down.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Desmond King picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Throwing right, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Over the middle, he's got Myers. 70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try to punch it in with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And O'Connell now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Touchdown Raiders! Albert Okwuegbunam from 3 yards out. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I need to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3.
50-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Barkley inside handoff. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. Throwing is Hurts. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught once again by Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as the tackle made at the 18. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man. It's Brown. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing, O'Connell. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nakobe Dean. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Under pressure, they got him again. Zach Ball able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Eagles, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Raiders. And it's A.J. Brown. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? The Eagles win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots? They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's Keon Coleman. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Bills win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers taking on the Tennessee Titans. And when he's at his best, he's one of the best, Christian McCaffrey. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The 49ers keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.